Look, Mr. Robin Björk, I brushed my hair for you. I promised you.
Try hard.
Hello and welcome to Random Honest Reviews. This is our new segment, Random Honest News. I'm Sonderman and he's Mike.
I'm Michael.
Mike.
Actually. I'm Michael, and please subscribe, like, favorite, like our Facebook page. Yeah, you know.
Just like stuff.
Like everything.
Yeah, this will be a little bit long, but we will put a description where you can see what the topics is.
We will put timestamps so you can skip to the news you're interested in.
Yeah, and please, like Mike said, please comment down below. What are your point of views about this kind of things? Are we talking out of our ass, or are we making some valid, good points?
Or do you simply not care?
Yeah, if you don't care, please comment, because we need comments, man. Always live a good life and just watch our Random Honest News.
Random Honest News brings you Random Honest News from Random Honest
Now let's just jump into this. We tried to find some, rock and roll metal news after our Ace Frehley review, but we didn't find anything. I'm sorry, there was nothing to mention. I mean, Gene Simmons said that, fuck you and kill yourself if you're depressed and stuff like that, but that's not newsworthy. He's an asshole. And he apologized, but anyways, he's an asshole. Let's just jump right into this. What's the first news?
The first story of today is Aquaman.
Yes!
Are you excited about Aquaman? Yeah, because
No, I don't.
I don't think a lot of people are.
I don't give a shit about Aquaman.
Well, after Warner Bros. Releases Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, they will make Aquaman.
Yeah, two scripts with...
Yeah, they're having two writers writing scripts, and they hope that they can use one of them. If not, they'll kind of combine the best elements of both, I guess.
Okay, is it anything more? Is there a quote there from anyone? There's the guy. Okay, there's two guys that was hired to write the script. It was Will Bale, Gangster Squad. He wrote
and Kurt Johnstad.
300. That's an okay movie. I've not seen Gangster Squad. Eli, you've seen Gangster Squad. What do you give it? Scale from 1 to 10.
I can't remember.
Gangster Squad, Emma Stone.
Yeah, I can't remember what happened.
Okay, 6.5 then.
Alright, anyways, 300 is a fine movie. It's not brilliant or anything, but...
At this time it was, something new. But now it's just like, whatever.
But, I mean, what the hell is this?
Who gives a shit?
A worse superhero... Well, there are worse superheroes, but of the kind of top, most popular superheroes, you won't find a worse...
Of the well-known superheroes.
Yeah, you won't find a worse superhero than Aquaman. Because, oh shit, they're robbing it. Oh no, I can't go on land.
Fuck.
Better hope they go for a swim or something, because otherwise I can't do shit. No,
he is kind of useless. I mean, I don't want to talk about that anymore because I don't care. Is there anything more on that news shit? Because I don't know. I don't know enough to care.
Aquaman is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Why? You have to have some better superheroes to make a movie about.
Yeah.
That's it. We're gotta wait and see.
But yes, DC should definitely try to succeed before they try out something new. Like Marvel, they would never begin with Guardians of the Galaxy.
No.
That could be a huge bomb and. It's a strange concept. They started grounded with Iron Man, but DC started with Man of Steel. Where either you love it or you hate it. It's basically that. No one is like
we hate it.
Okay. Yeah, we hate it. But
I mean, Marvel is miles ahead of DC
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah, and you know DC is they
And then they
released
pull
Man of
out
Steel.
Aquaman.
Yeah, and enough about this shit.
Yeah. Let's move over to Turtles.
Turtles. Okay.
I know you didn't like that movie.
Sequel is announced. Who cares?
Yeah. Well, it outperformed expectations, and it brought in like $65 million.
Yeah, and it's opening weekend. That's good. Fairly good.
That's pretty good. And I think that's kind of because people, oh, it's Turtles!
Yeah.
And they have childhood memories of Turtles, and
Yeah.
they're gonna see it regardless.
Yeah, of course. It's not because of the quality of the films. Transformers is a good example of films making money.
Yeah, because when you're... If you talk about sequels, for example, the Batman movies and everything, the first one,
Yeah.
everyone is gonna see the first one. This is kind of the first Turtles movie,
Yeah.
in that sense,
since
and it's
the
like
90s.
everyone have these fond childhood memories of the Turtles, and I'm gonna see it. And even though if the movie sucks, a lot of people are gonna see it.
Yeah, they're hopeful.
So-
Hopeful.
The first movie is maybe gonna bring in more money than the second one. If you
Yeah.
get my drift here.
I catch it, because you know people are, like you said, people are expecting something. They're like, okay, this is Turtles. Maybe it's good,
Yeah,
and then they watch it, and it's like, this is utter crap.
yeah, and then they might not watch the sequel.
Yeah.
So, in that respect, I think when you make such a movie about such iconic characters, I guess,
Yeah.
the first one is bound to get a lot of views
Yeah.
and get a lot of money.
People must correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Expendables 1 that was a bigger success than Expendables 2. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think so, at least. I think I read it somewhere.
Yeah, I have
But I
no
might
idea.
be wrong. I might
But,
be wrong.
Let's actually talk about the Transformers.
Transformers.
Movies we didn't really like.
Yeah.
Exactly. Kind of terrible movies.
2 and a 2.5. I mean that's not good enough, Michael Bay. You should definitely. He doesn't
Did I
even
give
try.
it 2.5?
Yeah, you thought it was slightly better than.
Yeah, okay,
the
I'm
first and
generous
second.
this
Yes.
I guess. Other way, it's rumored that Michael Bay might not be directing the next Transformers movie, which is good news.
Yeah, because it can't get any worse.
True.
It can only go uphill, you know, like the next Star Wars movie. It can't be worse. J.J. Abrams can't fuck it up as much as George Lucas already have done. So, you know, if he gives another director the opportunity to direct Transformers, it has to get better.
I just hope that the new director won't say, "Oh, I gotta do it like Michael Bay does it."
Oh, no.
I hope that doesn't happen, because I'm glad to get rid of a couple of explosions and maybe not the hour-long action scene that doesn't make sense at the end.
And not such a convoluted and confusing plot. Just keep it simple.
Yeah, and please don't try to make Transformers a porno.
No.
It doesn't make sense.
No. So that's good news.
Yeah, that's
let's
good
hope
news.
that he
And-
actually.
If he doesn't direct the next one, we will actually see it.
Yeah, but
If he does,
we won't.
we
see
won't
it.
touch it ever.
I won't give that asshole more money, man. No way.
No.
Well, what's the
So Harry Potter, man.
Harry Potter? Yeah,
It's not actually about Harry Potter.
yeah. Well, this just there's actually something about Harry Potter, and I don't think you know it yet.
Oh, interesting.
There will be spin-off series within the Harry Potter universe.
Oh, I actually heard about that.
Yeah, in a couple of years. I mean, 2017, 18, stuff like that. And I don't understand what, why, and who cares. It's called Harry Potter. It's a very specific series.
Yeah.
It's like
Your girlfriend is giving you the mean look right now.
yeah, she doesn't like that. You know that why? I mean, J.K. Rowling, you're a cool gal and stuff like that. You have amazing fantasy. You created a lot of great characters, a great story. But who cares about spin-off series? Harry Potter won't even appear in the spin-off series. It's gonna be before the Harry Potter movies. It's like that doesn't matter. That's you know that's a very great series of movies. I mean, I think it's okay, too good to fucking awesome. I think the last two movies are great, but the other ones like yeah okay. But anyways, so who cares? Well,
Everyone will tell you that the book is better, but
yeah.
and they actually are, but whatever. So, FIFA, this is your field.
Okay, I think this is very funny because every time there's a new FIFA game, they will try to tell you why this is different.
Yeah, and I just want to say it's not different.
Yeah.
I think, was it 2012 that actually got a lawsuit?
Because maybe.
Yeah, I think it was 2012 or 30. I don't remember. One of the games got a lawsuit because it was too identical to the other ones. It was nothing in the menus. Nothing changed. The only thing that changed was, well, the title obviously because they added a +1 and
teams.
What players are on which teams. That's it.
Yeah, I
and
remember,
that doesn't warrant another, I don't know, $50-$60 game.
yeah.
Stupid as
It's
shit.
it's crazy, definitely.
But I think it's actually kind of like Call of Duty. It's like
Yeah.
if you want to play online, you have to get the new one.
Yeah, because
It doesn't
everyone's
matter-
going to be there.
It doesn't matter how different it is or if it's exactly the same, but you have to get the new one if you want to play online because everyone is switching to the new one.
Yeah, it's true.
That's kind of a genius business model.
Yeah, of course it
kind
is.
of, but it's
But
also so
there's
terrible.
nothing different, and I feel that FIFA just trying to make it. EA is trying to make it more difficult to play FIFA, so it's why. I mean, here they try to sell FIFA 15 to you. Our all-new team management layout makes it easy to go deep under customizing your team. Okay. Instructions. Player instruction can be applied to each of the 10 outfield players with multiple options per position, from defensive positioning and mentally to run types and attacking mentality. It's like...
So it's a puzzle game now.
Yeah, roles. Set roles like captains, set piece and penalty takers for each of your squad. That's already in the game! There's no difference! It says a more realistic system for player growth and potential. It's like, dudes, this ruins FIFA.
I mean, okay. More realistic, do you know what that means? That means slower gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. Because I remember when I played FIFA 10, I think that was the best FIFA game, I think, in the last couple of years. Because I remember I was Peterborough in Coca-Cola League 2, Football League 2. Like we tried to reach Chesterfield. And I remember I can buy players like Giggs and Scholes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they decided to come to me. Until they were Manchester United, and then like, okay, we'll join Peterborough. It's cool. And it was, they got better. They were 35 years old and they were like 81 on the stats, and they get like 90 on the stats. It was funny to play that way. Now it's too realistic. I mean, it's not fun to play.
Yeah, I mean, this goes for most game genres actually because a lot of gamers cry out for more realism, but they don't realize they don't actually want that.
No, I don't want that
because
it's
it makes the gameplay slower. It's more of a grind.
It's
you don't want it. You think you want it, but you don't.
And I have a bad news for Mr. Mike here.
Okay, I'm worried now.
Yep. Do you know how much Godzilla made worldwide?
No.
Over 500 million. Making it an easy decision for Warner Brothers to greenlight a sequel.
Of course.
And the only thing we liked was Heisenberg. And he's not going to appear in this movie.
No, because he's dead!
Yeah, he's dead. And it comes June 8th, 2018. Gareth Edwards is returning to direct.
The same director.
Yeah. But
Okay,
actually, he will, as I said here, but he won't be able to fully commit until he's done with the Star Wars spin-off, which has been targeted for December 16, 2016.
Okay, so he's gonna ruin that too. Anyways, I have one request for you, and please let this movie be about Godzilla, please.
Yeah, because I am one of the guys who didn't think that when you first saw Godzilla. I didn't think it was badass. I think people are praising it too much because there was so much shit in that movie. It was bad, and when they saw something that was remotely okay, people are like, oh, it's so great because what you previously seen was so awful that it, you know, people may think it was better than it was. If you understand.
Yeah, it's kind of a case of fanboyism as well. But what was I gonna say now?
If you're going to good.
Yeah,
direct.
I mean, Godzilla himself.
Yeah.
He was really cool.
I think it was
the
okay.
CGI and everything. He was really cool, but
Yeah.
it's not enough of him.
No.
It's just stupid fucking humans that doesn't matter to the story whatsoever.
Yeah. Okay,
So what's the next news?
The next news, Star Wars.
Yeah.
You will get a couple of pictures here because there's pictures of stormtroopers. It's interesting because I didn't expect stormtroopers to appear because, you know, Empire is defeated. You know,
Kind of dead.
yeah, they're kind of dead. And you will also get concept images of Han Solo right, boom, there. And the film's villain, and he's holding Darth Vader's helmet. And regarding the villain, the site that we got this image from says, he's tall and thin and terrifyingly creepy, with glowing red eyes to match his red lightsaber. He's got some robotic upgrades, like Vader, but no mask. The cybernetic bits weave in and out of him. He's got a human upper lip, a steel jaw. Have you seen the latest picture of Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker, in Star Wars Episode 7?
I have not.
Okay, just look at this.
That's not Luke Skywalker.
Yes, that is Luke Skywalker.
No.
So, what do you think about, you know, the next Star Wars movie?
I think this generally is a bad idea.
You think so?
Yes. I think usually these days people will milk anything for what it's worth until it dies.
Yeah.
It's these rare cases of which, okay, we made, let's say, 3 great movies.
Yeah.
Let's stop there. While we're on top. Most people is just like, oh, let's make more, until it dies on its own, because people don't lose interest because it's getting terrible in the end.
Yeah,
I mean, Star Wars is such an iconic film series,
and it's a specific, you know, basic plot. But
Yes.
you know, there's a lot of
And-
great books. I've heard there's a lot of great books.
yeah, but now they kind of risk the ruining that because
I mean, Star Wars.
I mean it's new owners. I mean they want to make money off this because they bought it. Yeah, Disney.
Yeah.
They want to make money off this because
Yeah.
they bought it.
Yeah.
And I mean,
I understand what you mean, and I just think that's. I mean, Marvel, they've done such a good job creating a universe, you know, and people are trying to copy it. You have now. Do we have some? Yeah, we have some news here regarding Spider-Man, and you have DC desperately trying to catch up with them. And you also have, we don't have any news about this one now, but you know, Fox, they own X-Men and Fantastic Four, and they want to have a combined universe there. Everyone is like, okay, Marvel is doing such a good job, we can do it too. So Star Wars is going to, you know, have one main thing, Star Wars. That's the Avengers of the Star Wars, you know, Star Wars 7. And
Yeah.
then they're gonna have a spin-off with maybe Yoda or Han Solo or Jango Fett or Boba Fett. It's just random shit. And then they're gonna have another Star Wars slash, you know, their Avengers. This is trying to copy Marvel. You know, everyone's trying to copy Marvel. And
I don't really blame
maybe
them because
that's maybe a bad thing because, you know, it works for Marvel, but you know, they're patient. And
that doesn't mean it's gonna work for you.
No, exactly.
And in Star Wars, is this people have very, very strong feelings about
Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be hard,
yeah,
very hard to actually compete with especially the 3 first.
Yeah,
In
4,
that,
5, and 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those were made first. People, you will not make a movie that's gonna beat those movies for any Star Wars fan, ever.
No,
You're just not gonna do
you're
it.
Just not gonna do it. I mean,
It's not gonna happen ever because It's like when you play, let's say when you play an MMO.
Yeah.
For example, World of Warcraft. When you start playing, let's say in an early expansion.
Yeah.
You get this feeling that you're new to the game and everything, and it's so cool, and you're never gonna get that feeling again.
No.
So when you watch the first Star Wars movies, you're gonna this is so cool. I've never experienced something like this.
Yeah. It was groundbreaking.
That time is gone. You're never gonna experience that again, ever. No movie that Disney is gonna make about Star Wars is gonna beat out those 3 movies for anyone.
Yeah, but
that's the hardcore Star Wars fan.
You have to mention that the last time we encountered Star Wars, it was Star Wars Episode 1, 2, and 3. Terrible movies. I mean, 1 and 2, they're horrible. Pieces of shit. There's nothing I like about any of those movies.
The only thing you can say is that the CGI is better.
Yeah, but who cares about that? You know, if there's nothing going on, there's no themes in there, there's no feelings, there's no emotional aspect, there's nothing.
But that doesn't matter, because the movies the fans are going to compare it to, it's the best ones.
Yeah, of course, but I mean, that's the last time we encountered them, so, you know, I think everyone is like, okay, as long as it's not as bad as those, it may be okay.
Yeah, I mean, people might say, it's better than Episode 1, but what's that gonna say?
Yeah, it's like Episode 1 is here, but it's like, it's there.
It's kind of better than Episode 1, but that's still not great.
It's J.J. Abrams. It's the same guy that created the first Lost season, and of course, Star Trek.
Yeah. I think
we're in good hands.
We'll just gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But I'm calling it now that this is not gonna... No Star Wars movie that Disney is gonna make is ever gonna beat out the 3 first movies for any Star Wars fan.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's not going to be the same. But at least they're going to have, you know, more practical effects. They're not going to be CGI all the time, because every fucking shot you see in the 3 first Episode 1, 2, and 3, almost every fucking shot was with a green screen.
Yeah.
Or everywhere. Okay, so as we're talking about cinematic universes, yeah, it's that fucking Sinister Six bullshit. Do you know about this?
No.
Okay, do you know what the Sinister Six is?
I've heard it, but I'm...
Yeah. It's basically Spider-Man has beaten 6 different villains in the comics.
Okay.
I can't just name a couple of... It's like Mysterio, Kraven the Hunter, you have Electro, Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, and then maybe Rhino. You know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then they're like, okay, every one of us has been beaten by Spider-Man. So let's team up and defeat them together. That's the base. That's Sinister Six.
Okay. Yep.
And they're going to make a Sinister Six movie.
Okay.
Just Sinister Six. Nothing else. Just the Sinister Six. I don't even
think Spider-Man is going to be in it, right?
I don't know. It's going to focus on the villains so that Spider-Man can defeat them in Spider-Man 3. And I think
What?
so. Yeah, I'm very sure about that. And one more thing that's kind of stupid. I mean, it's great because they learned from Spider-Man 3 that Venom did not get enough screen time, so they're gonna make a Venom movie. But I'm like, it's too much.
Yeah, I mean, okay, they screw it up on the Venom part.
Yeah.
In Spider-Man 3.
Yep.
He got too little screen time, but now it's too late.
Yeah.
So what they're saying is just forget about the first 3 Spider-Man movies. That didn't happen.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
that's what they're saying.
Yeah,
saying.
Yeah, and I think it's great. It's good that they want to give Venom more depth, but
I think if still the previous guys ruined it a bit for them.
Yeah, of course, but you know,
because
it can't be worse.
No, Spider-Man 3 was terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But Sinister Six, a movie just about the villains.
Yeah.
How is that going to pan out?
I don't know, and you know that's why I have a lot of problems with the Amazing Spider-Man 2. The great aspects that was, I think, Andrew Garfield is a great Peter Parker and a great Spider-Man.
A lot better than
Yeah, he's funny as Spider-Man, and he's kind of okay as Peter Parker.
He's just more believable.
Yeah, and I have more. He's a more sympathetic guy.
And there's no Mary Jane.
Yeah, there's no Mary Jane.
The happiness, the glory.
Yeah. But
Stacey Gwen is much
yeah,
better.
the woman, the movie had a lot of problems.
But she's dead now, right? So
Gwen Stacy.
yeah.
Yeah, but the movie had a lot of problems because it was so, it focuses so much on building up to the Sinister Six. 3 fucking villains. At the time you were like, Electro was in the movie, and then someday he disappeared, and it was all about Green Goblin, and then someday Electro appeared, and you was like, oh, I forgot that you were in the movie. Not only were you bad and just forgettable, but it was 1 hour between.
Actually, still, it's one of the villains that I have the most sympathy for.
Green Goblin.
No.
Electro?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because of his backstory. I mean,
I thought it was stupid.
yeah, but I mean, he's a lonely guy. He just wants to have friends, and no one wants to be friends with him. And this incident happens and everything, and then Spider-Man doesn't remember him. I mean, it's a sad story.
I think it's too stupid. I think they tried too hard to make him sympathetic. The thing I liked about Amazing Spider-Man, that was Green Goblin, because he just wanted to get free of his illness. He didn't want to die.
Yeah, I guess, but I still,
and
I still,
they just tried so much to make it
I still
sympathetic.
feel sympathy for Electro because his story is sad, which is most villains in Spider-Man is just stupid.
Yeah.
Because it's
most of the Spider-Man villains, they're just. I mean, actually, in the comics, it's basically just thugs.
Yeah, in the movies,
no
it's
depth
like,
to them, man.
oh no, an experimental accident. Now I have to kill everyone. I mean, this guy actually has some sort of motivation, and I mean, Green Goblin does too.
I think
in this movie.
Yeah. Sony, just fuck the fuck off, because every single person wants Spider-Man teaming up with the Avengers.
Yeah.
Everyone wants that. I mean, X-Men, they're doing fine on their own.
And I mean,
Days of Future Past, great movie, but Spider-Man doesn't.
The problem here is that they don't have, as I said, the copyright or rights to any jack shit other than Spider-Man.
No.
So they would have to spend a lot of fucking money to get that happen.
Yeah.
To make that happen.
And the Amazing Spider-Man 2, that of all the Spider-Man movies, it was the weakest on the box office. It was
Really?
705 million. That's including the 3D and stuff like that.
That's interesting.
But you have to see that when the first Spider-Man movie first appeared in 2001 or 2002, the only superhero movie it had to compete with, that was Blade.
Yeah.
Fairly unknown, but now you have Guardians of the Galaxy the same year. You have Captain America. You have X-Men. You have big franchises.
It's actually interesting that Amazing Spider-Man 2 did worse in the box office than Spider-Man 3.
Yes, the Spider-Man 3. That's the Spider-Man movie that's made most movie. Most, yeah.
It's also one of the most expensive movies made ever.
Over 800 million, I think.
Yeah, they had to pay $1 million per day they were filming in the streets of New York.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, a lot of movies, a lot of films just shoots in Chicago.
I think that
like,
movie cost just below $300 million to make.
That's a lot.
That's a shit ton of money.
I mean, that's more than Avengers.
And it was the worst one.
Yeah.
They were lucky that they did well in the box office.
Yeah, they did very well.
Yeah. But I mean, it's kind of surprising because The Amazing Spider-Man 1 was pretty good.
Yeah, it's okay.
So why would Amazing Spider-Man 2 do so poorly? I don't know, but
yeah.
I think Amazing Spider-Man 1 was better than at least Spider-Man 3.
Yeah, I think that's the best Spider-Man movie by far. And it's not great. It's not Guardians of the Galaxy, it's not Avengers, it's not Winter Soldier, it's not Iron Man, it's not Dark Knight, it's not near.
It's not Marvel either, so you can't really blame them.
No, still. Yeah, so let's go over to more news. Just before we go down to this, have you seen any of the Bad Boys movies? With Will Smith and
yeah,
Martin Lawrence?
Yeah, I think so, but years ago, so I don't remember jack shit.
There may come a third Bad Boys movie.
Really?
Yeah. Martin Lawrence, I mean, you know, when you were a kid, Martin Lawrence was the shit. Big Mama's House and a lot of these action comedy movies and stuff like that. Now he's been dead, you know, cinema-wise for years. Now he's coming back with Bad Boys 3, maybe. That depends on if Will Smith will Smythe is the British way of saying Will Smith. Just ask Stephen Merchant. Will Smith, if he will join on the project or not.
Will Smith.
I have proof. Just listen to Stephen Merchant. He's the British comedian. My God, people. Will Smith.
Alright. Anyways, I don't remember those movies being great.
I mean, it's Michael Bay, I think. I think Michael Bay directed one of those movies.
I mean, I think Will Smith is kind of overrated. I mean, he's not a bad actor. He's a good actor.
Yeah, he doesn't sit for these.
But he's still kind of overrated because some people think of him as this god. Oh, if he's in the movie, it's gonna be great.
No, not anymore. Kind of like Johnny Depp.
He's a good actor, but he's still overrated.
Yeah, I agree. And I haven't seen the Bad Boys movies ever, I think, so I can't say anything there. But let's go over to something shitty as fucking hell. Do you know who Mila Jovovich? Do you know who that is?
No.
Okay.
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
I mean, she's good looking and everything, but
So it's a bad thing.
no. She is the main character of the Resident Evil movies. Have you seen
I've heard some things about those.
Yeah, okay. I've seen the first one.
I've heard the
third one,
terrible as shit.
and the fourth one. I have not seen the second or the fifth. There will come a sixth, the last movie, and they're gonna postpone it because she's pregnant. And I mean, who cares about that franchise anyway? I
mean,
have not seen any of the movies.
I guess the game franchise is better than the movie franchise, but
Of course, I'm talking about the movie here. I
yeah,
mean, they're
I
so
know.
stupid.
I have heard terrible things about these movies.
But I will say this: they're not Transformers bad. They are Silent Hill Revelation bad.
Still pretty bad.
Yeah,
but
they're awful, but they're fun because they're so shitty.
yeah, because it doesn't seem like it's self-consciously bad.
No, it tries to be
It's just
something.
bad. I mean, Transformers is that way too.
Yeah. But you know,
But it's bad on another level.
It's so bad that it's funny. It's
Transformers isn't.
I mean,
It's gone beyond that. It's just.
because
It's just sad.
here's the line where it's so bad that it's funny, and Transformers.
And also, if this is the line where it's so bad it's funny, this is not a good spot either.
No,
Because
that's
it's just bad. It's not funny.
Yeah.
Even. So yeah.
Yeah.
But why? I mean, if
it's making
Okay,
It's
okay.
Ka-ching, man. We're on to something strange now.
it's Sharknado 2,
Yeah, no. It's,
isn't it?
It's Sharknado 3.
3.
Sharknado 2 already was a big hit on the Sci-Fi Channel because these are direct-to-TV movies. It's not going to the cinema, stuff like that.
No, it doesn't have the audience for that.
Yeah.
It's just these movies attract these small crowds that find these. I mean, self-consciously bad movies funny.
They want to see bad movies and laugh at them. And you know something? This movie had almost 3 times bigger than the first movie, and I don't know what the first movie had, and it doesn't say here. So, but a third installment has already been announced, but the May star may not be returning. Okay, so let's just see here. According to New York Daily News, Ian Ziering is insisting on a bigger paycheck for Sharknado 3. But the producers are ready to let him go if he doesn't drop his request. They'll replace him. They'll replace Tara Reid, They're not essential to the story. No one is, a source told the paper. The sharks are the graphics, and anyone else is replaceable. What the fuck? The main character earned $400,000 for the first film. What the fuck is this shit? Have you seen the first one?
No, I actually only seen the trailer. But okay, I have something to say about these bad movies that are supposed to be funny, because I love a bad movie, a terrible movie. I love it because you can laugh at it. But movies like Sharknado, they are too self-aware. Yeah. They're making it this way on purpose, and that does not make it funny.
That means that it's not funny, you know. Then it loses that sense of humor.
Yeah, it's terrible, but we know they tried to make it this way, so it's not funny. Silent Hill is terrible, but they tried to make a good movie, so it's funny.
But I at least say the first movie, I've only seen Sharknado, the first movie. I don't know if that one was self-aware. But when you see the second trailer, you can see that they are self-aware. They're actually making a trailer like honest trailers.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah, sharks coming here.
I actually think the first one is quite self-aware as well.
Yeah, I hope so, because that one is stupid shit. But you know, me and my girlfriend and her sister, we watched the first Sharknado. And we were like laughing the first 5 minutes, and then we lost our will to live. It was so bad. We were like, oh my god, what the fuck is this shit? And we bought it on DVD to her sister, like a gift, a horrible gift. But then we
I hate you gift.
Yeah. Then we saw the special features, and they were saying like, oh yeah, that was so stupid, and we were laughing. Okay, phew. At least they're self-aware. But then we'll talk like it was so hard to act when all these special effects were there because we didn't see it. Blah blah. We were like, what? That's the thing that's stupid. And that's a news because I throw the rest of it away. We'll try to do this every week, and
maybe have fewer news each week because
maybe because
it's gonna be a bit
talk a lot of shit about everything.
Yeah.
We hope you like this news segment, Random Honest News. That's the name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope you like this segment, and I hope
that spells wrong.
Yeah. And I hope you subscribe as well. And please, just live a wonderful life. But you won't live a wonderful life unless you subscribe. So what are you waiting for?
And please don't watch Sharknado.
No, I will watch the second one, just because I want to see how bad it is.
Oh my god, does that mean I have to watch the first one to watch the second one with you?
It would be awesome if we reviewed Sharknado 2.
Okay, one condition. I have one condition.
Yeah.
You're gonna watch Giant Octopus versus Mega Shark. No. Okay, I don't know who is Mega and who is Giant, but I don't remember. But
it doesn't matter.
No. Okay, you will watch that movie.
If we can watch it together.
Yeah.
We can have a review of Sharknado and
because that movie is so
Sharknado
bad.
2 and then that other stupid shit.
You will lose your will to live. I mean,
and maybe is Transformers a masterpiece?
I mean, if you
comparing
look at both as serious movies, yes.
Shit. Okay, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. So, this has been Random Honest Reviews / our news segment, Random Honest News. Please subscribe, comment down below. What's your point of views on the news? Are we talking out of our asses?
Probably.
Or do we make some valid points? I mean, we're drinking beer now, so maybe our points are not that valid.
They're kind of valid.
Yeah, but anyways.
To us, they're valid.
They're the most valid points ever. See ya!
Bye-bye.